How long I've been. I'm a little bit rusty. I'm a little bit out of practice. Forgot to add myself to the damn live stream. I started talking and everything. What's going on, everybody? Good way to fill out an afternoon. It is. It's nice to talk toys every now and then, or talk about nothing at all. How about that? Let's go. Oh. What's going on? Oh, hello to Honduras. You did. Look at that. It took meeting in person to get you to one of these. Fashionably late. That's what we'll call it. I wasn't sitting here trying to punch these eyes into a new chrysanthemum head. That's not coming up, is it? I swear they're there, and they're slightly crooked, so I'm pissed off. Hello to Canada. Yeah, it's a holiday weekend. Veebs family's in town and stuff, so he's doing that kind of thing. But I think we're gonna try to do something tomorrow, maybe, since it's another holiday day, but it's not a get together kind of day, or I don't know what it is. But he sent me this box, and it says "Do not open." Oh no. I was looking at the back, seeing if there was any kind of hint, because he won't tell me what's in this box, but it says "Do not open until FwooshCast." But he wants me to wait until he's on the FwooshCast. So we'll see what that is. It's light. I have no idea. Oh, now it's broken stuff. Oh, now it's caused an avalanche. Oh, Daniel, damn it. Hope you get better. Yeah, mystery box. It's been a long time. Well, I don't know if it's been that long. Sometimes when I go to the P.O. box, I open it up and grab it, and it's like, oh no, what's this? And it's usually something cool. That's one way to look at it. Unexpected paid vacay. No word on real Ghostbusters. That seems. Have they even mentioned anything within the realm of possibility of getting Ghostbusters or making Ghostbusters? That's like taking. There's nothing against you, but I read that and it's like one random property, one random toy company smashed together and go, "Oh, I wish they'd do that." It's small enough to be an ultimate Willow. No, it's well. That is. It's almost. It seems like something loose. Robo, you got to do a play day. I got some stuff right here. In fact, that's what I was working on when we came in. Open it right meow. Right meow? No, I can't. I can't do that. No, but I have hope. That's like there for a while. People were saying Mezco should do some Star Wars, and while I'd like to see that, and I'd probably we'd see. I have to see where it would go, but I thought no. No. Okay, maybe. No. Reaction Willow was announced. Oh, I thought I saw something about that, but I don't keep track of reaction. Real Ghostbusters would definitely fit with the S7 Ultimate style. They've shown that they can do tune stuff well after all, but who knows? You know what? Now that you say that, going back to the Real Ghostbusters toy line, I know we all like our updated articulation and our sculpting and everything else, but it being an animated series, yeah, I would take Ultimates. Now you got me thinking of cartoons that I want to see in Ultimates because of the style. Veebs isn't watching, and he won't, and we won't tell him. It's safe to open. I don't think it is. Knowing Veebs, he's got some kind of tracker sensor thing in here, and as soon as I break tape, it's going to be like his watch is going to go off, and lights are going to drop down in his toy basement. I want Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice would be awesome too. I keep seeing that AXN BSTAXN figure and thinking, no, can't do it. you sculpted the tie in two separate parts, which I've seen before, but come on now. It's 2022. Cartoon and Kenner toy heads and gear that's swappable. Yeah, could you imagine the monsters too? Oh, or the ghosts? I didn't have a lot of those. I had Egon, of course, because Egon's the best Ghostbuster. I mean, I've got to start a new toy feud. But the only other real Ghostbusters toy I had was the garbage pelt, the garbage man that would over his head. And when you pushed it down, something would come out the bottom, which became the top. Oh, it's probably got, yeah, it's got a flocking security system. I open it up and it's like, oh no. Robo, did you guys have Count Duckula in the US? That might be a fun toy line. Or Danger Mouse. I remember Duckula. Oh, wait. Was it? It's weird you say that because earlier this week, whenever I was not feeling it, I was just going through YouTube and I ran across a video of Guess the 80s cartoon intro music. And it got to that, and I remember it, but I don't. Like was there a whole family tree of scary duckulas or vampire ducks? And then when they resurrected Duckula, they put ketchup instead of blood or something, and he came out comedy. Is that Duckula? I got the real Ghostbusters area issues on clearance. Keeping them sealed. That's I have again. I have Egon hanging on the wall with some like I did get the Snake Eyes 3 3/4 inch on the vintage card. Tell Veebs if he still needs the 2007 CGI turtles. I have a set of 4 turtles in Splinter for sale. Okay, I can't. Has he said he doesn't have those? Because I don't know. He has a lot of turtles, and I don't know. Once you get past the vintage line, I can't keep track of all. Especially, well, it seems like I got a set of the Nickelodeon turtles, the ones Playmates did kind of their own twist on. You think the Fortnite Punk figure actually has shorter legs, or the jacket just goes way down that low? After your weekly, I'm a little perplexed. It's okay. Hold on. Fortnite Punk actually has shorter legs. Yeah, it does have the shorter legs because the crotch is low, because that's the only way they could do baggy pants like that in plastic form. But a bunch, well, a few comments after the weekly uh, were people saying, you know what that looks like? That looks like two kids in the same costume, like one on shoulders, like trying to get into an adult party or something. Not that kind of adult party, you perverts. The trying to get the full candy bars or something from that house. So that's going to be my story whenever I get punked. How deep you going into the Indiana Jones line? It depends on how deep they want to go. I don't. Okay, I'm not a huge Indiana Jones fan, but I definitely need Indy, right? And some of the cast, and some of the bad guys, and some of the artifacts. I don't know. We'll see how deep they go. Yeah, two kids in a trench coat, little rascals. Which is what Indy, Short Round, and LaBeouf. Wait, yeah, it took me a second. I was trying to wait. Don't. You're talking about which Indiana? Well, I guess that doesn't make it's okay. Because I also need his dad, right? Need Henry. Any word on the Mega Man figures? No, I did see some packaging mock-ups for the Street Fighters. I got to think they're kind of well. I can't remember what they said at San Diego. Was Street Fighter coming first or was Mega Man? I'm not keeping track of that crappy Mega Man line. and that's for my Veebs beef. So we'll continue that tomorrow. Booby traps. I'm really excited that Black Series book of Boba Fett, Black Crescent, and hopefully he gets revealed at PulseCon. Oh yeah, that would be a neat reveal, especially in the well, messing with this. And I just got the comic book version, and I need to make I need to put big convoluted mess. I made two Black Chrysanthemums, but I stole off the first one to finish the second one, so I have to repaint armor bits to put on the first one. Give me some spikes and skulls. That's right. A big bug, head out of the can, wings in the legs. They fold it out, right? Or something. Last Crusade is up there, either the first or the third. What's going on, Briar? What figures would you like to see for Indie Line? Curious to see if they do any bad guys. Oh, the bad guys. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Because stop. Yeah, they're going to work around that. How are they going to do that? We'll see. Do we ever see the dog? I didn't watch a lot of the like young Indiana Jones. That was a show, right? Did I make that up? Or am I thinking of the first of the third movie? That's what I thought too when I first read that. Hey, it's the best of both worlds. And everybody shut up. I had daughters at that time. Okay. I still have daughters, but they were at that age to watch Hannah Montana. I don't think it's too late. What were we running that to? I don't know if the cell is still on. Let's look, says the guy that behind the scenes. Did I just go? Is that Stone Temple Pilots? What the hell? Oh, yep. It's still up. You can still grab it. FwooshStore.com. Punk kids, get out of the party. Wait, so you're doing a live stream with Veebs tomorrow? He said something about it tomorrow. Maybe, probably. I don't know what time. I don't know how. I don't know when. Don't know how. Don't know when. I want to know what's in the what box. Yeah, me too. Although I'm not as bad as I would. Well, yeah. I say that. Honestly, I forgot about it till I came in here to live stream. I'm quite interested to see the starting lineup series, particularly as they will be featuring Panini which is a UK sports. Wait, shut up. That's a sandwich. Quit trying to fool me. So maybe 6-inch soccer figures. I don't know. Isn't that football? Oh, I don't know. I don't know sports. So I'm interested in it for fodder or, for interesting action figures to go along with the figures I do get. Because that's what I need, another line to just buy randomly. Hasbro will never make a perfect black chrysanthemum. Again, we'll see. I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh, I don't have it in here. I have my first one. What's going on, Fitz? Migo Hulk? Tex Hex, what's going on? I am good. On my way behind, y'all talking about Young Indy. Okay. The chat's just been sitting there, I guess. He loved that dog. So so I didn't make that up. That's cool. I'm getting to that age where I'll have a dream or something. Or I'll just be daydreaming or something. And then suddenly I think, oh, did that happen? No, it didn't. Okay. I just made that up. I don't have the figure, but I think that's one of the only figures I'm getting from that series. I'm not doing a lot of live action. For the moment, I'm keeping my live action to in-game, that crew until the new movies start hitting, and then we'll see where that goes. But She-Hulk is passable for a comic She-Hulk. I've been tapping the wrong light. I keep hearing a buzzing, and I keep tapping this light, but it was this one. But yeah, I like the series so far. But before we even get into it or some kind of argument, discussion, whatever, I am very easy to please when it comes to TV shows. Everyone knows that, and movies. I don't think too much about it. If I'm entertained for 30 minutes, good job. You get my. Well, I don't know if you can go on Disney Plus and put a thumbs up or whatever. Hasbro still needs to fill out the main Ewoks. Yes. There has been Wicket rumblings. Oh, no. Was that a pipeline? Was that during San Diego? Oh! Did you send me You sent me pictures? My first thought was, you sent me Pretty Boy. Yeah, I'll take a look and see what's going on. Again, everybody in here knows I'm terrible about checking my Instagram messages, even though that's where I tell everybody to message me. Any rumblings on a Werewolf by Night figure from Hasbro? That there's a show coming, right? Or a special or something? Surely with that, they're going to jump on a chance to make a werewolf figure. Hello Kitty Pryde is the best X-Man. Professor Xavier is a jerk. Well, the thing about the cartoon, was there who was wearing sports uniform? Trying to get me lying about a property I only enjoy in action figure form. New baby on the way, naming him Kenner. That's actually not my. Wicket was pipelined, yes. The thing about that, I do not remember the pipelines. One, I've explained it several times. It's not until I see plastic that it locks in there. And two, the last two Hasbro Star Wars live streams at shows where I was in attendance, I missed the panel both times. So I didn't get to even see the pictures until they were online later. Man, I've had realistic dreams where I come across a buttload of money and stash it under my bed, then wake up to check if it's there. I never get those kind of dreams or daydreams or hallucinations, whatever. It's always something that happened in the past, or something insignificant, where it just barely changes the timeline in my head, but it doesn't. But it's not real. So I figure I only have a few years left before I start just rambling incoherently. Knight of Ren. You know what? If you're going to comment on my YouTube channel about not having hot toys when I have never talked about hot toys on it, you and I are going to have a problem. I'm going to have to go to that Knoxville show sometime, and we must meet in person. We shall duel. I'll have a glove and everything. Psh. I didn't even know the Baby Groot show has aired. Oh, I guess I missed that too. Yeah, werewolves are in. Next week I'm going to talk about those. Is it Fury Planet? That werewolf's looking pretty good. We all need more plastic pride or plastic kitty pride plastic love. Sounds like a band name. For a good 20 years after high school, I'd have a recurring dream of being in school and forgetting my locker's combination. That was a nightmare too. That was a nightmare in high school, right? It wasn't every day, but I'd make that walk through the school. And my high school was built in the, well, I can't remember when, 70s, 80s, somewhere in there. And for some reason they built it with the plans of a school that would be in like California, where there's kind of milder season changes weather-wise. And we had open courtyards where our lockers were. They were just under. So during, the rains and during the snows and during the ices, it was always miserable. And then during the heat, right before we got out for summer, it was always hot as hell. So you couldn't like keep chocolate in your locker and stuff. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, that walk through the courtyards to get to the locker. I'd always think, am I going to forget it today? Is it going to work today? Did somebody jam some kind of gum or something in there? It does have me in it. Between that and the Page Puncher's Gorilla Grodd, it's a Halloween kind of week. I ended up passing on the moose, even as much as I wanted it. One, price, and two, where the hell am I going to put a moose? Yeah, it'd be fun. You would have been out of high school by the 70s, right? I'm kidding. What's happening? I could never remember my locker combo, so I never used it. In the late 80s, early 90s, they had so many books. Here's a book for everything, and they're all thick as hell, and you had to carry them around to every class, and then homework for every class, you'd have to carry them all home, and yeah. Said no to Grodd, said hello to the other four. Oh, you know what? After sitting on it a lot longer, I am liking Heatwave and Captain Cold more and more. You got that 1/12 Crocker already? No, not yet. I saw the package pictures today, and that figure's looking good. But to be honest, I don't think I'm getting the regular version. I think I put the variant on Big Bad Toy Store on pre-order with the black vest and darker colors. I had 3 lockers though, one on each floor. I always had a bottom locker. I was short. I was always that guy that was trying to get in his locker, and the asshole above you would, ha, here's my locker door. No, but we can talk about SHF Boba Fett all day. The whole 2 hours. Get ready, everybody. No, I'm way past getting the old joke or getting mad at old jokes. Yeah. My son comes home and it's just the tablet. It's like spoiled. I had a dream that I was attacked by my action figures. My Origins Battle Cat saved me by taking me to my vintage castle. That sounds cool. I was picturing it in my head, and it all played out in the span of me reading that sentence. You're the one who said anything is removable. It is, but I'm missing the context here. I can't remember what I was talking about or what we were talking about. I saw the picture today too of is it the prison pants? Does it come with the prison pants or is that something else? Because it said Blackgate, so that had to be some kind of third party thing. I think Captain Cold and Heatwave got hot and cold robo arms because of the WB gun ban. You know what? I didn't think about that until afterwards. But you're probably right. Like a hand attachment and then a just a arm itself. Heatwaves doesn't come off, right? But it works and it actually makes sense. I mean, the more compact that technology is, the plus it's Todd. Hey, big blasters. You know why? Because I don't think I've ever actually seen those specials, those those Christmas specials. Yeah, that's gonna be the running joke today. I apologize already. My locker didn't lock right, so didn't need a combo. And you know what? Thinking back, uh, it wasn't like I had anything really valuable that I would put in. I guess the guys in football or sports or whatever would have gear. I I don't know. Why did I have to lock my locker? Because again, kids are assholes and they just reach in there, steal your books, and then you'd be like, well, I guess I can't school. Oh yeah, no. As soon as it popped up, I grabbed it. It's on pre-order at Amazon. Amazon put it up early, or I don't know all that worked out. I was expecting like 3 in the morning, but they didn't do that this time. Always had dreams that I was failing my exams only to wake up and realize I was an adult who had left university and failed my exams. Yeah, that's I did a half a quarter, half a semester. Is that what it's called? And I don't think I did much during that half a semester. I just didn't. I just stopped going. But I didn't have. Well, I guess I had dreams back then. I did have a reoccurring dream for a little bit, and I don't know what that says about me of being at Walmart or some shopping center naked and then paying for it somehow. A wallet would appear in my hand, so I don't know where that came from. But I haven't had that in a long, long time. Oh, Grodd's armor. Do you think it comes off? Where are we at? Let's go over here and see. McFarlane. Sure it does. Well, I don't know. You think the head thing is sculpted to the... Oh, come on. Page Punchers. I really like that name. Alliteration is always awesome. Yeah, it's a neat design. Okay. Oops. Oh well. Yeah. I wasn't prepared for show and tell. Hold on. Let's see. Share. Screen. This one. Share. I don't know. Well, these have to be plugged. Oh, okay. What's going on here? These have to be plugged in somewhere because it looks like the shoulder pads float. And then that's probably sandwiched between torso and waist. But I have said that anything's removable with a little elbow grease. So, I mean, you could cut away. Okay. I've got lost again. Recently graduated. We had full-size lockers, smaller school, only about 150, and used computers for most classes. Kind of sucks, but saves weight considerably. Because it is an older school building. Here's when I went to school. I went to school when typing was not required. So I was in that transition period of, wow, why would I ever need to type? That's where I was in high school. Why would I ever need to use a typewriter or a computer? Fast forward 30 years. Fast forward to the next year. Actually, that's one of the reasons that I didn't do great in college, because the English classes required a typed, was it a story, an essay, a report of some kind, weekly. And I was in there just, I'm better now only because of how much we use computers and typing and everything else since then. I am so far behind on chat. I apologize. That chess piece looks like it's the only chest. You think? Okay, wait. There's other angles to this, right? Let's see. Boom. Right there. Boom. Boom. I don't know. Okay, wait. Is that the chess piece and this is the floater? This is the floaty dumbbell shoulder? Dumb boulder? That doesn't work. Sorry. Removable so long as his head is a proper sculpt under the helmet. Yeah, there's that too, isn't it? There's no way there's a head under there. There's no... Yeah. See, this is the... It may be a separate piece, but even if you did peel it away, it's probably just a trench. It's a cutout for the helmet. Don't provoke me. You won't like me when I'm provoked. Robo's gotten up to 9 words a minute. Yeah, elective. It wasn't elective. And most of us thought, why? Don't need that shit. Former king of word processors. I love Gorilla Grodd. He's cool. His whole figure is a floater. Oh, I see what you did there. It took me a second, but I caught up. You know what this... You know what? I have nothing against the shape of this armor, right? Okay. I like... Of course, Gorilla Grodd has armor anyway. Let's go to just a picture without the... But the orange, I think it's the orange. And it doesn't help that Halloween is next month. We're already in Halloween mode. Spirit Halloween is popping up all over the place. So as soon as I looked at this, I thought, oh, what? Yeah, Halloween frosting. Somebody bought cupcakes for the trick-or-treat party. Pumpkin spice Grodd. I like that. No, I think they were actually using the computers, but they were the green screen, just the green text. I'm pretty sure, maybe. Well, you know what? I wouldn't know. I wasn't in that class. I'm just picturing what I think I thought it was at the time. Yeah, I need some wash and silver dry brush. Need some... You know what? Okay, here's this. Here's a compromise. It's not even the orange itself. If it were like a metallic orange, or... Yeah, look at all that sculpted detail in there that's just there. That could be helped a lot with some paint wash, because on the gorilla parts, it looks like there's a dry brush of some white to bring out that fur sculpt. But then the orange is just... Somebody carved up a pumpkin and threw it at them. What would be awesome if this gold was green? That would push it even more over the top. I just want a 1/12 scale gorilla. What was the one the other few years ago? Was that Planet of the Apes? Did they make a good gorilla? I like it more now that it reminds me of Frost, but it's making me hungry now. I wish that was a quicker button. Y'all know, y'all see it coming whenever I go dead-eyed for a minute looking for the outro. Oh, you know what? He kind of does, doesn't he? But is it because he looks like a Motu character, or because he's kind of beastly with some orange on it and it's reminding you of a Beast Man? NECA's apes are 1/10. Are they? Oh, yeah, but this is also going to be pretty big. Mezco did a 1/12 King Kong. The smaller one? There was a bigger one too. The bigger one's still sitting over here. I need to find a place for it. I was just thinking you could put the new Eternia Beastman parts on him. Oh, this is going to be way bigger than that, right? This Grodd's a mega fig. That Beastman is slightly larger than a regular Masterverse figure. Regular. Regular sounds like a Motu character. He's just a farmer. He's just hanging out. He's usually in the background of palace scenes, just standing there. Regular. I should patent that. I can't because I don't have anything of Motu. The color and armor. If Fruit Brute were a gorilla, actually, yeah, that's not bad either. Is this Mega? Yes, this is Mega Fig. Regular. No, or the Eternian Guardian of Fiber. How about that? Regular. His arch nemesis is Exlaxion from the planet Pepto. Ah, I beat you to it, or at least I beat you before I saw your comment. Haha. Tell us about the first McFarlane toy you remember getting. That was series 1, unless, oh wait, no. Hold on. You're not even talking about DC, are you? I didn't do a lot of McFarlane back in the day. It was one of those things I would look at the end cap in Toys R Us as I was passing it to go to the Legends or the Star Wars or whatever I was collecting at the time. But I'm sure I ended up with 1 or 2. I think my brother got me one of the motorcycle riders, the Cyber Riders. Is that something? Bedrock. You know what? I didn't read a lot of Image around that time either, or maybe it's still going on. I don't know, but I would take those teams. My first McFarlane was Medieval Spawn, which I still have. You know what? I probably had no. I think my roommate or my buddy had Mandarin Spawn. Oh shit. Regular hangs out with the background characters with Man at Farms. You bastard. Oh. It's going to be one of those days, huh? Nitro Riders. I think that was it. I don't even remember having it for very long. Didn't you get Kickstarter Spawn before Series 1? Well, if you want to go straight McFarlane, I think I was buying My Hero Academia before that, right? What was the first little jump in, was that My Hero into super articulation? Fortnite, right? That was the biggie that went, this is not a McFarlane figure. Get out of here. Oh, wait, it is? Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, Fortnite. Because I remember he was that was the kind of, it seemed like a test drive, and it apparently did really well because they took that articulation scheme. Was it My Hero next, or was it something, One Punch Man? I think they kind of tried it out a couple times, and then when DC came around. Yeah, they did Walking Dead, and my wife has a lot of those Walking Dead figures. But Call of Duty still seems stiff, and it seems like I picked up a couple of those, but I think that was after Fortnite. Wasn't that the series you bought before swapping to Jazzwares? That was the series I bought before Jazzwares started, right? McFarlane Jazzwares showed their 6-inch at a toy fair 19. Wait, no. 19. And I keep track of that because I went 18 by myself, 19 was with Veebs. I remember having to sign waivers and stuff to get into Jazzwares to look at that one figure. And then in 20, they had the behind the doors thing. But that year, yeah, McFarlane had them out first. Because that same year, we were in the McFarlane booth and they had a whole wall of Fortnite stuff. And I was already excited about that because I'd already laid hands. And Jazzwares had 6 and below, McFarlane had 7 and above. I don't know. I got that. I think I got Bakugo, but I heard bad things and I never opened them. I got gun shy, I think. And I lost track of the series. I haven't seen the last season or two. We picked up a couple of stiff duties. I can't even remember what I said now. Do you think I listen to myself? No. Yeah. They showed their 6-inch and I had to get in there. I was like, I need to wrap my fingers around this 6-inch. And I was like, okay, I will sign any waivers you want me to, whatever. I just need in there. I want to grab it. I want to look at it. I want to. Don't sleep on Page Puncher's Batman. I have this Batman. And I think this was the last Batman I got. I don't even know which one it is. And I like some of the sculpt. Grodd, get off the screen. I like a lot of the sculpt, but the proportions more and more. I don't know. I don't prefer the long-legged look. I already lived through that with the later Toy Biz years. You remember? Uh, uh, have I erased them from memory? I can't remember. But Toy Biz started moving that direction where they high crotched them, and I get that feeling from these. Legs are too long. 3 Joker's bats. Yeah. I love the head. In fact, oh well, no, it's the whole neck, isn't it? Why? But the best Batman, of course, is Zur-En-Arrh. I'm hunting for that page puncher's chasm. The long, dark leg years. Or the long leg, dark years. Does that make more sense? Were all the legs dark? The ankles on McFarlane's kills me. He's been moving more away from the swivel hinge swivel to the sculpted half and halves, and I kind of like those better. Because yeah, now that I'm messing with this, it's been a while. It's kind of detent, detent, and loose in between, kind of floppy. Well, not floppy. Let's see what this does. Oh, you can't see that. Okay. Oops. That's like me shaking the dice. And then we're going to... Why are you trying to crotch jut? Yeah, I don't know. I like the look of a lot of them. Who doesn't love long legs? The Elseworlds, Speeding Bullets, Superman as Batman looks great. Oh, is that the one with the... Oh, no. Am I thinking of a different one? Is there no face showing? Everyone praises imports but give Todd a hard time. They have the same terrible wrist and ankle ball joints. No, the imports don't do the detent thing a lot of the time. It's more of a smooth movement. Look-wise, yeah, they're about the same. They sometimes shove that just smooth ball joint, even though it's not a ball joint, in between there. But when they hit, they hit. But like I said, those half and half joints integrate a lot better into the silhouette. It doesn't break them up as much. As soon as they... Oh, where did they go? As soon as they figure out ab crunches, they'll be fine in my book. Oh, you know what? Yeah. But that seems to be a problem with action figure engineering a lot sometimes. That they want to keep the look of the front of the figure, but they don't mind what the back looks like it breaks up. That's why it always arcs back better, because they can take some meat out and it won't show as bad. But at the same time, if this had been cut here instead of here, it would have been the pecs going down over. I feel like it would have been, but what do I know? What do I know? Crotch jut is a new shirt. Nah, there's all kinds of import pictures with crotch juts. When are we going to get magnet hands? Is magnet hands a thing? Yeah, and import ball joints are usually sunken into the sculpt more than McFarlane. I still feel like there's a total speculation on my part, but I still think there's a... Here's the sculpt. Now let's put the articulation into it, you know? But they're getting better about thinking ahead for that sort of thing. It's definitely not as bad as some other company. Who am I thinking about right now? That it looks like, here's the sculpt of a character. Now let's have the factory put it in. Sort of like Robo and painting the backs of figures. I actually stayed away from ML for a long time because the hinged abs were unseemly. I don't know. That's how it's been as long as I can remember. So I mean, you get used to a certain type of articulation. I like it when it's around the abs. It's just when costume lines are broken up by the thing. Don't get me wrong. I think they should all move to what am I thinking of? Oh, Scorpion? Is that the ball with a floater top? But then you can't reuse that for anything because it has the grit or the seam lines in it. Personally, I'd have hip joints tighter and reworking the diaper. Yeah, that's another thing. It's good because what I think it comes down to is McFarlane not wanting to, which has been his credo since the 90s. I don't want to break these sculpts up with a lot of articulation. But then because of the sales of Fortnite and then My Hero, all that, that was definitely the direction he decided to go. And I can only guess that that's based on sales. But he still wants to keep that artistic flair to it, side eye or, the kick in Spawn's torso, something like that, where he still has his little signature on it somehow. Unsightly. You know what it really comes down to for me, and I can only speak for myself. That's what I always say. If the figure looks good and then it moves good, pins, ab crunches, hinges, cuts, swivels. I mean, we're all working towards that action figure with skin over it, which I guess what's the name of that company with the creepy cadaver figures? That's what they're all working to, or covering it in clothing and cloth, But as long as there's hard plastic involved, gonna have to live with joints. Fison. Yeah, but Fison, what's the 6-inch version? Because we don't talk about 12 here. This ain't Dave. This ain't Night of Ren. TB League. There you go, right there. Ain't Cincy Nerd. We're talking about 6-inch figures. I haven't heard super bad things. Well, I don't know. I never saw Luke, but Vader was okay, right? It was just bigger scale. That's why I didn't pick it up. What's going on, Graphitoy? How do you think McFarlane would handle the Star Wars license? I'm kidding. I don't know. It'd probably be this. You'd have to do something different. Because that's the whole. I don't know. It's hard to. Todd's one of those that it's hard to call. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna change it up this way? Change it up that way? Yeah. I know, but I just know the 6-inch figures are called DB League. It's still Fison, isn't it? Do they still make 12-inch as Fison? No, it's not. It's modern. 24/7, 6-inch. Oh, did they change completely to everything? All scales, all products? I don't know. I prefer joints. There's something about knowing my toy is a toy. Yeah. I mean, they're toys. The thing about it, if they did suddenly change to, oh man, here's this new technology, we can hide the joints. You know what that leads to, right? You buying more Wolverines. You buying more. I got to get a new monitor. I feel like I'm looking down. You're buying more Wolverines. You're buying more Spider-Mans. You're buying more Iron Mans. You're buying your whole collection over because you know what the tweets turn into then? Oh, well, we have all this new joint system. Now it doesn't match all my old figures. So it's either bad. They can't win. Nobody's ever going to win. We're collectors. We're never happy, but we try. We're trying. Oh, I appreciate it, Andrew. Much like Todd's comic book writing, it took until 2022 to catch up with 2002 standards. There's no need to be mean. Gosh. Star Wars was side eye. Didn't we already get that? Who? No. I was thinking, again, from the first, I just punched in the eyes on this third Black Chrysanthemum head I've gotten, and there's a slight side eye. So my brain was like, Star Wars side eye. I did it. Never hide my joints. Mezco is the perfect example of a happy medium. I don't know. Is that a medium? You know what? Because when you get to Mezco and the cloth and everything, then you have the price gripes. And again, they've gotten a lot better about it. The mix of those mediums. I still have a problem. They've gotten better. They've started sculpting the texture of the cloth on the plastic parts, but there for a while those didn't match. But then it's making material and being consistent about making that material look good in that scale. You know what I mean? Once again, so much better than it was, but still, some people still have those gripes. What's going on? It was cool. Yeah, PowerCon was awesome, wasn't it? Getting to talk to people. Did you open Sir Gerard yet? No, I haven't opened anything from PowerCon yet. In fact, some of those toys are still in the bag. Do you ever dabble in Mego? Nope, not since 78, 79. Was it that early or was it later? My parents got my brother and I Mego Spider-Man and Batman. I may be wrong about that. It was Amigo apiece, but they hid it in the tree and forgot about it. And we didn't see it until we were pulling down the tree. So it was like a late present. It was like, oh my God, wow, we're still getting stuff 2-3 weeks later. But no, I haven't messed with Mego since then. I see them. I've seen them at Target and stuff. It's just not my bag. It's like Hot Toys. One will probably run across my eyeballs and I'll be like, oh yeah, maybe I need that. But it hasn't happened for Mego yet. Ventures. Oh man. Remember Venture? Remember all the different toy stores we could go to? The whole toy run would last most of a day. It's just a matter of time till Mezco gets the Star Wars license. I don't know. That's been talked about for a while. And didn't they show a couple of licenses that they've never done anything with? Way back at the first, they had all those logos. Did you pick up any of the Micro Galaxy Squadron? I'm loving the line. I haven't yet. I'm running across it. I've seen Boba Fett Starship. I saw that at Walmart the other day, and that's the one that tempted me the most. Because they also have the Falcon, and I've seen people mess with the Falcon where it has the smuggler's hidey hole and the opening parts and the lights and everything. Maybe. I don't know. It's Uncle Robo, why don't you know? Well, see, it goes all the way back to when I was a child. See, I was born not knowing a lot of things. And then I tried to learn things to where I know things, but I can't know everything, you know? I can only know what I'm personally interested in. Isn't that the secret of all our lives? I mean, not everyone can know everything. All we can hope for is to know a little bit about a lot of things, you know? Highly unlikely, but I'd be ruined if Mezco did Star Wars. It being Star Wars, I've talked about this several times. It's because of prices and everything else. And I hate to keep harping on it because I'm not that kind of guy to just keep stomping the same subject into the ground unless it's a bad joke. And then I'll do that. But I'd have to dabble. Or well, my point there was I'm not a completion. I'm not being a completionist with everything anymore. Not even Star Wars. I'm picking and choosing. So I would have to dabble in the Mezco, but I don't know if I'd go all in. I'd give it a shot though. You think they would do like a not a flocked, don't even start, but a furred Chewbacca? That would be cool. Robo the unknowing, the endless. I am, yeah. I would fit right in. Anytime somebody would forget something or somebody would have like a spark. Oh, I think I remember that, but I don't remember it. Or just completely, yeah, that's me tapping on your brain noggin. See? No, I don't remember having a faulty locker. Seems like everything stayed in there. You are welcome. I'm annoying myself now. I went to click the button. I was like, oh, this is stupid. I'd love to see them try. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. That's just a different company doing a different take on a property we all know. So because you know what? Going back to Super 7 earlier with the animated stuff, I'd like to see holiday special figures of the cartoon Boba Fett, that Luke, that Han, that Chewbacca in Ultimates. Oh, I opened a whole Pandora's box there. I just bought and opened 6 figure and Dans. Still looking for 3 more. I think I got 2 online. I got the deluxe from Pulse. I picked up 1 at Target. And then I saw that case at Walmart this week, but I passed on the figure and Dan. I grabbed Riva and I grabbed the is it the 5th brother, 7th brother? Which one is it? Oh, they're in the other room. But I passed on Obi-Wan, I passed on Vader. I don't need any more Obi-Wans and Vaders. Like I said, I don't need everything anymore. I'm way stricter on buying now. Star Wars is just clones and micro galaxy at the moment. That's healthy. That's the way it should be done. Like I again keep saying, don't need everything. Happy Labor Day weekend. Hope Veebs gave you tomorrow off. No, actually, what's Monday is my day to record Tuesday's video. So I'm going to attempt to record that today, later. And then I got some running around to do tomorrow. But if not, I got to do the video tomorrow. And then I think we're live streaming. For those of you who weren't here at the first, I think we're doing some kind of live stream at some point Monday. Oh, here we go. Robo, do you just keep to 6-inch out of preference or fear of the floodgates opening? Preference. I did 3 3/4 inch for a long time. Well, I say a long time. Looking back, it was what, 95, 96 to about 2002. So 6 years. I did min on card for the longest time. Then I started kind of easing into the customizing game, which meant a lot of loose figures. But as soon as classics hit and 6-inch, and I don't know, it just feels more. I'm more comfortable with it. I can see all the details. There's a lot of movement. They can do stuff, and I know they can do that in smaller scales too and larger. But 6-inch seems to be my comfort zone. That's I can I can get extras if I want to do some customizing. I can have the parts and pieces. I can have tubs full. But you get a bigger than that, like 10, 12-inch, and I feel like I'm lugging something around. And honestly, as good as Hot Toys are, I can't play with them. I'm not going to tear those up. I'm not going to buy an extra to use the head somewhere else. It's price wise, comfort wise, because I have tried some 3 3/4 inch figures since then. And what was it? Before G.I. Joe Classifieds, was it 25th anniversary where it was kick-ass looking figures with all kinds of little extras. They even put little bullets and stuff for the sniper rifle and this and that. And I bought one of those and I was like, I felt like I was fiddling the whole time, like trying to keep the belt in place and put the gun in, and it, it was too small for me. So, Arkansas question: you call them semis or 18-wheelers? We always called them diesels for some reason. But semis would probably be close second. Oh my God, answering a question. I lost track of the chat again. Actually, that's not bad. No Monday live stream would be me opening this box. Again, I have a mystery box that says do not open until FwooshCast. And Veebs said FwooshCast where I'm on there. So I don't know what this is. There's an address on the back, but I think he just used a box from somebody else. Or it's from somebody I don't know. Been watching while putting together a new couch. Oh, damn. New couch is awesome. Adam, I appreciate it. Tell Super 7 to do Star Wars and Superpower so I can die happy. I can't tell them what to do. I mean, I can wish list all day. Because, honestly, I have a bunch of Star Wars figures. And that's my main course. That's my bread and butter. But which is not the main course. I don't know why I said that. But I want my Thundar figures from somebody, and I would, Ultimate seems like a good fit, but I'd also say take, a super articulated. I'm getting my wish list beyond. That's another thing about Star Wars and Marvel Legends. We're at that depth where we have a lot of stuff where the wish lists are getting smaller and smaller. So maybe that's why I'm kind of gravitating towards other toy lines and stuff. I say and stuff a lot. Am I the only one who wants figures from the Hobbit movies like a Martin Freeman Bilbo and a Richard Armitage Thorin? It is weird. Well, I don't know. Do you think that falls under the Diamond Select license? Or are they just doing Lord of the Rings? What if Mattel got the license for Thundar? You know what? Because of the style of Thundar, that old Hanna-Barbera look, I'm okay. Give me Masterverse style. Give me DC Universe Classic style. That's the thing about wishlisting cartoons. You get close to the proportions, you don't need a lot of super detail because it's going to look like that character. Hell, I wish Mezco had gotten that far. They got Space Ghost. Did they get someone else? No, I don't think so. You bite your tongue. Super 7 Bionic 6. How about this? What is Bionic 6? I don't know Bionic 6. Y'all yelling right now. Oh, 1987. Oh, that was right in my wheelhouse. What was I doing? I've heard of it, of course, but I couldn't tell you anything about it. Nope, I'm looking at pictures and I got nothing. There's some cool customs. I would take Galaxy Rangers long before Bionic 6 from the looks of it. Oh, $6 million family, huh? That's what it kind of looks like too. That and they're doing a lot of wrist grabbing. What is that? Oh no, they're doing this. What's this? Yes, that was a hot topic at PowerCon because one booth had those Toynami sets for like 550 a piece. I want them because that seems like that's an instant Herculoids display, you know? You're done, but not for $550 a set. Made worse by the fact that I passed on them the first time around because back then I was like, no, I'm collecting these and I cannot collect any other toy line. If I were to change toy lines, I stop buying this, I start buying this. Dumb. I wish I'd bought them. I don't dislike the 7-inch scale. In fact, like I said, I have a few DC figures and all that kind of stuff. It's just, and there's quite a few. When you think about it, especially movie figures, there's NECA, there's McFarlane. 7-inch isn't obscure or anything. That most collectors just want everything to fit with the collections that they already have or the properties they prefer. Oh my god. Super 7 Ultimates Dan DeCarlo style Archie line. You would think with the popularity of Riverdale there for a bit, I don't know if it's still popular or not, but you would think there would be some kind of Archie revival. But you know what's weird about that art? When I was a kid, I read all kinds of comics, but I also read Archie comics. But the weird thing about Archie comics, going back to dreams and all that kind of stuff, going back to Archie comics, I would read a few Archie comics, and then later, when I'm like falling asleep and thinking of things, I couldn't picture people. They would be Archified. My brain would be in that art style. So I'm almost afraid of going back and looking at any Archie stuff because I don't mind it being stuck in my head, and I knew I was doing it to myself, but it was a weird glitch. JB Love, appreciate it. Hey, Robo, hope you're having a good weekend. You all in for all out? We'll have to see. I'm getting off here, running to get groceries, getting food. I may come back and watch that, depending on when it starts. But good Lord, 13 matches or something like that? Come on now. We're going to be watching till midnight, 1 o'clock. But I'm going to try. I need to see the finale of the trios matches. That's going to be good. Oh, Stephen Shanks, Galaxy Rangers is a personal fave. Tons of toy potential. Mechanical horses, Goose, Doc. Yeah. Yeah. That was one of that. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't an original concept of, here's 4 team members that all have different specialties and powers and stuff. But yeah, mechanical horses would be awesome. They only have to sculpt one horse. Wait, did they have different horses? Shit. I'm gonna have to Google. These are the adventures of Galaxy Rangers. Kick into generic 80s music. Oh, well, same sculpts. You can get away with same sculpts, just different paint jobs, looks like. Do I want to share this? This. Yeah, Galaxy Rangers. I think I brought it up before, but yeah, everyone wanted to be Goose, right? Talk to me, Goose. Archie broke our Robo's brain. Yeah. Jazzwares, you got to make it easier to keep track of your new announcements. Did they do it at the in Chicago or something? Because all I've seen is Danhausen post that picture. I can't find where it was originally posted. But yes, I will. I think I'm starting a wrestler toy collector collection. I'm just picking up the guys that are toy collectors. Starting with Uno. I think the only other AEW figure I've gotten is a variant Sting and Matt Hardy. But yeah, I'll get Uno and Danhausen and Ego. And you go back and pick up Nyla. Have they made anybody else that's running around? Plus it's Danhausen. Uh-oh. Did somebody ask about the 3 3/4? Have you ever purchased any line of toys from your collection? Yeah. Whenever Spider-Man Classics came out, I, I sold all of my Star Wars stuff. And at that time, I was getting the 3 3/4 inch. I was getting all the ships. I had, if it had Star Wars on it, I had it. The Coke cans, the Pizza Hut banners, the toys they sold, just anything and everything. But yeah, I got rid of all that and got to Spider-Man Classics. I remember Cowboys of Moo Mesa. Oh, and Ethan Page is coming in a later series? That's cool. Yes. If you don't get his figure, you get cursed. Yeah, I've only seen him. Of course, probably hasn't had time to talk about it on video. He's too busy getting booted out of rings for cursing. And it was almost like Hangman didn't want him to get booted out. It was like, hey, he's just cursing me. Come on. He can stay. Will it scale series? It's not really consistent because, well, don't get me wrong, there's probably a lot of stuff out there, but I don't run across a lot of stuff that's like, oh, well, will this work with my 6-inch stuff? Because I think it became, will it 6-inch, and then it's pretty much figure or fodder anymore. And I even forgot about that series. You'll need a Johnny. Yeah, I'll need a Gargano. And a Heath Slater. And a Swoggle. How big are you on the prequels? I'm easier on the prequels than I used to be. It's not so much. I like the characters. I like some of the storylines. Maybe it's some of the dialogue, but that's all Star Wars movies, right? I mean, there's always going to be those couple of lines of dialogue that's like, well, what just happened? Have you sold anything that you now regret and are trying to reacquire? No, wait. I don't sell much. Like I said, I got rid of all my 3 3/4. I've never looked back there. In fact, I could probably name most of the stuff I've sold. Like the trailer for the Masterpiece Optimus Prime. I think I sold that. There was a couple of other things, but no, not really. Do you have a recommendation for a third-party Mando helmet head sculpt for Black Series? Yes. 1 second. Let's see. I don't know if he has any in stock, but I'm gonna say Casting Cave because I think that's where I got the one that I have on my Black Series right now. Oh, you know what? In fact, since this is a warm up to to Playday, Casting Cave has a unmasked Mando. It doesn't look like he has a masked Mando. Oh, nope, there it is. Bam. Yeah, that's the one I have on my Black Series right now. Oh, there you are, buddy. Yeah. And yeah, that's on there now. That's I don't need another Mando head. Oh, catch you later, Darth. Will it scale versus is it canon? He's got a lot more effects than I do. Ironically, I just posted a shot with his Magneto. Boy, I went back to 1989, didn't I? Magneto head sculpt. Yeah, so did I. Because I just got that and a couple of other things. In fact, right here, I was just messing with his Jim Lee Rogue head sculpt. Is that on here? I don't know what you have in stock. There you are. Yeah. There's some old school flavor. What else? I don't think I have anything else in here. The rest is going to be on the Playday. But yeah, these Jim Lee head replacements, Hasbro's valiant effort. But there's just something about, you know, this. Well, not even Jim Lee, you know, the older X-Men. And I have this, and I haven't figured out what body. What body is this? Is that a Forge? Yeah, it is. What's going to happen very, very soon is that all my X-Men figures are going to have Casting Cave / Fan Plastic 4. Yeah, Forge. Okay. Need to replace from the legs down. Because I think what I'm going to do is take a love triangle Cyclops and try to swap out the torso. Or, no, I think the yellows match better with a regular Jim Lee Cyclops. Swap out the torso and arms somehow. It's not Morph. That's Morph. But he doesn't have a body. Is that out yet? The animated series? Look at that. But yeah, I'll have a few of those on display. Or in the next Playday. Cat Beast, please. Do you collect the Sentinel fighting armor figures? I've gotten a few. What did I get? Did I get Deadpool and I got the black and gold Iron Man? I think that's all I got. Hey, Robo, do you like Hot Toys? Do you own or plan on getting any? I don't. I definitely don't collect them. All I have is movie Deadpool, The Crow, and Bank Robber, Joker, and then Dark Knight Joker. And I enjoy them, but they, you know, they go into a case, they stay there. I like looking at them. But like I said earlier, I can't play around with them. I hope Hasbro does a Banshee in the blue and yellow. Blue and yellow would be cool. Green and yellow would be cool. But I already have this. I already have this head waiting for it. That's right. Robo and Hot Toys don't go together. Hot Toys are not toys, yeah. And then more Playday stuff. Again, I'm hoping I get this chrysanthemum head painted and on my custom before then. What else I got? I also just started this. The Clone Wars are a sing. All I've done is the face makeup. I got to figure out how to get the vest and the gun rig off so I can paint the body black and then get it back on without tearing up that black paint job. So I'll get to that at some point. Got the casting cave heads. Got some other things people sent. Oh, I got the hands swapped over to the Mafex. Well, it's the Mafex IG-11, but I'm making IG-88. So these are the Black Series hands snipped off. And man, I don't know why I haven't had a pin drill set before now, but I got this one slightly crooked, but I can fake that with the wrist joint. This one I nailed. I'm not too proud to say I nailed this one. It's down the center. It works. So yeah, this will be my display IG-88. Although, and I think the torso kibble is different from IG-11 to IG-88, but this works. I'm not even going to paint it because I mean, you go with the Black Series, it kind of has the same goldish places here and there, and hell, the hands. If you didn't know any better, if I like the colors match, it looks pretty good. Pin drill. Yeah. It's just a handheld. And then it comes with drill bits that you can put in. So yeah, this got some work in, and because of measuring the pegs and everything, I've been the calipers have come in handy several times this week. I don't know if it's the actual name. I know that's what I looked up. Yeah. Pin Vice's hand drill kit set. That's a different one. I bought two because this one came with teeny tiny drill bits and this vise, just in case. You know, that just in case that I'll probably never use, but surely I can figure out something to put in here that I used a pin drill to drill out the lenses on the Peter Parker Legends glasses for my custom George Lucas. See, they come in handy. It's kind of nerve-wracking. Well, actually, because of these hands that I took off the Black Series figure, they have those pins, and I have them to the back right now, but they have those pins I can just rotate around to plug into the weapons right there. But since I want to keep this stuff on the back, this gun and this blade, I went and stole the Snowtrooper's rifle, and again, pin drill the tiny hole that I can put on there, and then it stays. So yeah, it all worked out. One little tool was fantastic. But the Mafex IG-11 is one of those figures that you could mess with constantly to try to get standing straight up and down, or oh, this arm's off to the side. There's so much articulation that it's easy to get lost. Robo don't know torture devices. Oh. You put a picture in my head I didn't want to think about with that, but Mm-mm-mm. Do you think the Black Series doing do you think Black Series doing worse, or people are just getting burned out of collecting them? Personally, the amount of exclusives as someone living outside US just broke my will to bother anymore. That's again, that's one of those things that it's just an evolution. I don't know. There could be an argument made for overstaying their welcome. Oh, okay, that's harsh, right? But once a toy line gets to a certain point, there has to be decisions made of, oh my god, reuse. Are we selling as much as we were? How are we going to continue this? There's all these characters that haven't been made. Does the budget justify that? Does it go over to here? Does it go over there? Do we need to put the main cast back out again for people who missed them 6 7 years ago? So I don't know. It, the exclusives, they do get nerve wracking. They get to the point where it's like, oh my god, again. Why do I just waited a year for these two figures, and now it's like, oh well, I got two dudes in Imperial suits. Oh no, one's in an X-wing pilot suit, but yay. guess I guess it's to the point where everyone has their own. Everyone's becoming more focused, or a lot of people are becoming more focused, and they can't hit every one of our focuses. It's the same for Marvel Legends. I don't know gore, so I don't need gore. And I think that's for a lot of people. It's like, I want to complete this team that I've been building. I stopped after Boba Fett and Moff Gideon with Black Series. I'm becoming more focused. I a lot of it was Obi-Wan. Okay, I like this. I like the show. I liked a lot of the toys, but I don't think I need another Vader, and I don't need Obi-Wan in his. Even though I think that's the only one I'm getting because I like the blue, but I don't need Obi-Wan in every costume. That just becomes Obi-Wan's standing in front of each other on my shelf with the best, with my favorite up front and then the rest behind, just for review's sake. I don't need them for review's sake. If you have one, you can mentally picture the rest of them when I do a comparison. When does Dark Times Imperial Trooper go up for pre-order? I can't remember the exact dates. I think middle of September for some of those exclusives, and then 1st of October. I only received my 501st Archive Troopers last week. What did I find those at Walmart more than a few months ago? So yeah, they're all over the place with everything. When I can get the Max Rebo band 100%. Yes, I'm almost to the point where I am this close. I was actually pricing 3D printers the other day. Get some resin, just print my own stuff up, go from there. Which is probably more expensive than the figures, but I feel like that'll balance out at some point. Domestic figures hitting $28 has me looking at other scales, other lines, imports. I've got all the Spider-Man, Optimus, Darth Vader that I need. Yeah, you get to the point. Well, even during the weekly, I was talking along. I was like talking about the rising prices, Star Wars, Marvel Legends, and then immediately went into $100 Boba Fett from overseas. But I don't know, because of the quality there. Well, I say quality. They're two Mandos. I didn't care for too much. One had the arm come off, and then they're engineering with the guns and stuff. But this Boba Fett has the throne, has the accessories, has more accessories, has a couple more accessories. It looks good. So personal preference, personal finances, personal priorities. I buys what I likes, and what I likes, I likes. I am what I am. He's large. we won't be getting Max Rebo Band way too many unique sculpts that can't be used for anything else. And that's another thing about the Star Wars line. Marvel Legends can reuse bodies. We're talking about superheroes, right? Big muscles and all that. But for Star Wars, without the troopers, you have all unique sculpts. So that's what I've always said is the budget's going to be different over on that side of things. But at the same time, so's G.I. Joe. But they can get some reuse out of that. Different, take these legs, mix it with these arms, that other torso, and you have a different character. What's going on, Bat Force? Plus with G.I. Joe, there's no overhead. But as Wade would say, that's all background stuff. We're just customers. We shouldn't worry about that shit. Get an Elegoo Mars 2 Pro for $190. I bought a resin printer years ago and use it nonstop. This is how much I haven't researched it yet, but is that the one that drags up as it goes? I'm willing to pay more for what I consider an ideal version of a character for my collection, especially if that means I don't have to buy another version in a year or two. Yep, I can see that too. I had to go back to my review to actually see how I felt about the Figuarts Mando Boba Fett. And then I walked into my room and I've got the Black Series on the shelf. The green may be off, but I like the figure and scale more. So I don't know. This whole one-upping between companies, it's like, oh, did you just do that? Especially when you get to Mafex and Figuarts. I always go back to the movie Spider-Mans. Come on, guys. I mean, they were even one-upping themselves. I think, was it in-game Spider-Man with the gauntlet? Between Infinity War and in-game, they did the same Spider-Man 4 times. Oh, my mouse died. I'm dead in the water. My stick's dead. I recently got 3 G.I. Joes last week. The Amazon exclusive Roadblock might be the only one I want and need. It's been popping. No, wait. Is it still popping in and out of stock? I think it was popping up a couple times there and there. Resin is danger zone, by the way. It's a mess. Oh, don't tell me that. That's also another one of those things where I'm going to have to wait until I get an outside workspace. That way I can just leave it running and it's not in the house. From what I hear, you shouldn't have those running in the house. The single joints, I think, are an aesthetic choice. They don't do double joints on visible just because of the extra breaks. Again, it's going back to that McFarlane thing of, and from what I've been told, okay, I wasn't even told. Someone claiming to be somewhere within Hasbro said that was a Disney thing or a Lucasfilm, Star Wars, somewhere up the chain was like, oh, that's extra breaks. That's not as pretty as single joints, which I can't agree with. But then you get down to range of motion. They've fixed the elbows a lot. But that's just me defending a toy line. Damn YouTube comments. I haven't. In fact, it's right here. And the box is so big I can't grab it one-handed. I haven't had a chance to open it yet, but I'm going to. Yes. I shall play. Maybe pointing fingers. Oh, wait. There was more to that comment. I wish we could get an accessory pack for Marvel Legends movie Spider-Mans and mask heads. I feel like that's going to be the deal afterwards, Was that 2 unique sculpts or 2 with 1? if I never hear that word again, it would be too soon. Is that how that saying goes? I don't know. Got the Amazon exclusive roadblock. Thanks. Did I get it for you? Oh, heavy artillery roadblock is still in stock. I think that's my favorite roadblock. Bane is never. How dare you, sir? Bane is never too big. I keep my printer in the basement with a small HEPA filter. Eliminates 99% of the smell. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, every toy company should do accessory packs. You know, it makes sense, you know? Even if it's like online only or something. You just need outdoor space. You can spill stuff that has no UV light. Yeah, this in my head, this workspace that I'm eventually going to have outside is just going to be like concrete floor and wood shelves and stuff for customizing and maybe live streaming and all that kind of stuff, and then have another spot for collections and cameras and whatever. That Mayfix Bane though. Ooh. Then you hurry up and solicit that. At a Paul Blart convention. Your Bane voice is identical to the snowman from Courage. It's been so long since I've seen Courage. But I think you meant to say my Bane voice is identical to the Bane voice from Dark Knight Rises and the Harley Quinn cartoon. You got a point. Why sell accessory packs when they can sell you the same figure twice? The more mainstream 3D printers get, the likelihood of companies just selling film for you to print your own figures becomes possible. What did I just see with the whole figure available? Oh, Zero the Hut. I saw that on Facebook and I thought, holy shit, I may need one of those. But yeah, these days with all the Patreons that I can join with where they have monthly prints that you can just download, plug it in, print it out, paint it up. I'm interested. You'll get it. You'll get it eventually. Hell yeah. Oh wait, I was going to open up. Let's open up Hellwitch real quick because I haven't had a chance to. Like I talked about with Wade on our last live stream, YouTube's going to boot me if I review this. Hell, they tried to boot me, or while they kept taking away my cover picture for Vampirella just because she was wearing a bikini. But it was that TB League body, so she looked slightly realistic. But I've seen worse on wrestling cover pictures and stuff. I don't know. Why are you giving me a hard time, YouTube? If anyone wants to print off those sweet Fan Plastic 4 Batman figs, they have all the money. Oh, I think that's what it comes down to. I want a whole... His Instagram page, just give me all of them. Just give me everything. Oh, the inside of the package is all fire. Fire. Have you gotten anything from Target Geek Out? What was last week? This week was NECA, right? I'm not doing a bunch of that. That sound, it was going to come off as a bunch of that deep dive turtle stuff. I don't need any of that. Shit, I can't remember back to first week. Oh, Was that McFarlane? I don't think I've ordered anything from Target in a while. The only thing I have on Target or on pre-order at Target right now is Speedball and US Agent because I caught that deal on sale. How about a Dragon's Lair line Super 7 Ultimates or any other manufacturer? Dragon's Lair, I remember a bit. But you say dragon anything, and my brain automatically goes to the. Do I need to say it? The Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. No Beef Boss jokes about her baps. Thumbnail should have been Vampirella body with Gus's head. I think what it ended up being was her behind the tombstone, just kind of like extending out or something. I had to cover up her torso for YouTube to leave a picture up. They give you a hard time because they think a very kid-unfriendly app is kid-friendly. Very adult-unfriendly app. Okay, I don't know a lot about Hellwitch. Does she have middle fingers, or is she just wearing those ring things? Yes, I did. I have Beef Boss. I have Boss Junior. I got to get Boss Slider, right? Especially if it comes with a van. Princess Daphne will definitely get Robo demonetized. I don't know. What's Princess Daphne? Didn't Palisades have a Dragon's Lair line when the PS2 came out? God dang, how far back was PS2? Oh, she's got... Oh, I like the silver accents here and there. They have a whole app called YouTube Kids. Censor over there, not here. Oh, you know the kids. They're just going to go wherever they want to go. How's that Hellwitch? Is it the breast figure in the line? Get out of here. That food truck is a must. It is. PS2 was 2000. Was that all the way back then? I think me and the boys were still playing GTA 5. Okay, I still like where he puts the thigh cuts down closer to the knee where it can be a round and then have the musculature up higher. So it doesn't break up as bad when you twist it. There's still a little bit, but not near as much. Princess Daphne is from Dragon's Lair. See, that was always a weird game to play. I get that GTA 5 joke from 2000. Most of my jokes are from 2000 and before. Oh, neat. The 3 magnets. And just like Wade said, he was messing with his. Again, I keep bringing him up. But it has 3 magnets right here that you can pop off. But it's... Well, actually, it goes right along the straps on her bikini. And you can kind of see here where you would see any articulation point in mid-torso. But when you crunch down, the magnets come apart at the bottom to allow for that crunch, but the top magnet keeps it in place. So you can see it. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see it flex right here. You can see it flex open as you crunch, and then close back up as you go back up. Enter Magneto. Damn it. He's in there. Three magnets. Talk about heavy duty. Have some shading to the hair. Again, all the silver pieces. The jewelry looks good in the face. The horns. Oh, one of the things too. This is awesome. I love some green transparent energy fire sword. It goes in the hand, and he changed the wrists to up and down for fire wielding, sword wielding hand. Who makes that figure? This is Loose Collector. And it's Coffin Comics. I'm really looking forward to La Muerta. But yeah, he did the Lady Death. He did the Tarna. So is she out already? No, she's about to start shipping. Oh, boob window, come back. So yeah, pow. Oh man, GL sword. I didn't even think of that. That should have been the first thing I thought of. What do we got on the ankle? Oh, yeah. Skin tone's nice. Have some red highlights, or well, a little bit of shading. It's kind of reddish in the musculature, the grooves. Little silver slop right under the knee pad right there, coming down onto the black. But that's why it's noticeable, because it's on the black boot. Bam balam. How did the paint apps look compared to Tarna? I don't know. The face looks nice. It's all clean. Again, studs on the bikini. And then the wings, I haven't attached those yet, but they have a nice orange to red transition with the darker color for the... Oh, and it's got some veins too, I guess, or whatever this is. I don't know. Demon wing parts. Oh, I may have to heat that up to plug it in. Yeah, that's going to require some heat. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay. Well, I don't know if I can pop off the head. I'm going to need some heat for that too, because she doesn't have an alternate head. I guess he didn't make it. The only thing swappable is here. And again, there's a version with the... If I do this, it fuzzes out, right? But yeah, there's a version with exposed breasts. What is the head? Oh, it's a dumbbell. Yeah, that's why I'm opening it here. It's too spicy. YouTube's weird about that. And we also waited to the last 10 minutes to take a look at it here. That's pretty cool. Duty. I don't know. Maybe she'll be in a figure or fodder or something. I'm a dumbass. I probably should have done that, huh? I can still do that. And that's soft. I usually don't care for the knee spikes sticking out that cover the knee, because in neutral position it forms right to the knee, but when you kick it forward it sticks out. But it's a softer material. Out. We can do a whole articulation breakdown. No, I'll probably, yeah, I may fit this into a figure of fodder. Plus, my light is terrible. What's going on here? I can't tell if that is just a rough edge to the sculpt, like the bottom of her bikini is torn a little bit, or if that's paint smudge. Right, right. Like you can see it any better I can. Oh, and they got some blue highlights on the black, or gray. Is that gray or black? That's cool. Just kind of put here and here. On the camera, it looks like the light's hitting it, but it's actually paint. She's a little top heavy. Mostly because of the hair. High heels and hair, but oh well, that's not bad. She stands up. You can't see that. Yeah, I'll take a closer look. I can get these wings in. That's going to add some back weight. Well, I was going to say it's going to add. I think her head may be heavier than both of these wings combined. It's a thinner material. Oh, Stephen, appreciate it. How important do you think community is to action figure line? Mythic Legions and Plunderlings seem to both have great communities. I can only speak. Plunderlings, yes. And when it comes to Mythic Legions, I can only speak. I've never went into the. I guess there's some Facebook groups and that kind of stuff. But man, at PowerCon, when those doors opened, the majority of people coming through them went straight over to the over to the Four Horsemen for those exclusives and stuff. And then the line went all the way across the front, because we were right inside the front doors, and the line went right across and down the way. So I feel like community is a good thing. It's just when the community gets, Gollumish with it, it's like, oh no, we can't have new people just coming in willy-nilly. It's always good to a point, but I think that's with any figure line, any movie franchise, any TV show. You're going to get a nice community. You're going to build a community, and then you'll have those voices within the community that's going to be like, oh man, come on. Yeah, gatekeepers suck ass. I don't get as many comments as I used to of, well, true collectors. What's a true collector? Did you buy something? Did you like it? Who gives a shit? Just buy it. The more people buying your things, and the more people going to the movie, and the more people that are within that community, that means it's healthy, right? That means more will come. I don't understand the mentality of, no, it can't grow within this. Well, you're not going to get new shit then. Nothing new for you. I'm sorry. even when stuff like that, even when it goes out and tries new things, I'm talking like TV shows, movies, whole franchises. If it tries new things and if it didn't work, at least they tried. Let's go back to the formula for a minute and then go back to that. Stuff either grows or it dies. That's it. That's bottom line. At least for me, that's the way I look at it. Opinions on She-Hulk. It's fun. I like it. I like it so far. I've been waiting for a She-Hulk something, or. I think they always said it was going to be a comedy law show or, a courtroom comedy or something like that. It's no night court, but I like it. I read your I read your name and then I thought you said from Brazil and I thought, Basil, what are you doing in Brazil? Yeah, it's like people who only like bands that don't exist yet. There used to be, well, okay, we're not going to get too specific with it because I guess I don't want to point out any certain people. But it was always there was a, oh, I'm not buying this figure because it's not in the newest costume that has only shown up on a cover for solicitations from months from now. It's like, well, then okay. What happens when the figure comes out? What happens when the next costume iteration comes through? Is this one terrible because of that? Or how about you just buy what you like and be done with it? You're gonna get that Sentinel Invisible Miles. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Which one did I get? I got the Mayfix Miles, and I was pretty happy with it, but a lot of people were like, no, you should get the Sentinel Miles, and I haven't got it yet. Because I'm super happy with the Sentinel Spider-Man. Evolve or die. You mostly like the Game of Thrones wave, didn't you, Robo? If he starts back up, would you like to see Todd do? We need the Mountain Hound, Red Viper, Jamie. Yeah, I'd take all those. I think my biggest problem with those was the Night King shorter? I can't even remember who the rest of that wave. It was Arya, Night King, Walker. Was it a Walker? No. Was that something else? I'm getting the Funko line mixed up. I only buy whatever. Stop it. I dare them to do live action Razorback on She. Me too. I'm already getting my figure though, so I'm pretty happy. Dragons were small. Yeah, they were. John Daenerys. I think my biggest problem was scale, but that seems to be a problem still, right? Some characters who should be taller aren't, or smaller aren't. Something. That was a long time ago. I ran across those. I've got. Those are in a box somewhere with my Funkos. The Funkos that survived. Although I didn't have a big problem with those breaking. And even Funko had that problem, right? Was it Momoa? What was his name? Momoa was too small, wasn't he? Oh, welcome to that money pit. Although they seem to have slowed down on Star Wars a lot. They only hit the main characters every now and then, but that's a good looking figure. I'm hoping, because I went back and looked at the original solicitation pictures for the Mandalorian season 2 Boba Fett that they did, and they made some tweaks before the final product. They widened the visor a little bit. I think that was the biggest one, and that was the biggest standout for me that made me think, oh, that's kind of cartoony. But I'm hoping what we see right now is what we get in January. Drogo. Did you play Red Dead Revolver? I didn't play Revolver. I played Redemption and then 2, and then Undead. We need a updated Undead. SHF TBOBFBF. The next Playday should be this week. Yakface goes down the import rabbit hole. Yeah, oh man, yeah, no kidding. And the current exchange rate is uh, last year before last, that would have been $125. Right now it's 90. That makes it even more irresistible. Simply irresistible, if you will. I read that as Beard Game, and I didn't know what you were talking about. Favorite board game? I'm pretty basic when it comes to board games. I think the last one I played was either Life or Monopoly. I'm just a basic board gamer. No telling where the money went. It went to SHF, right? It went overseas. Uh-oh. Robo, has there been much decline or improvement with SH figure arts in the lines you collect? I was all in Dragon Ball Z figures for a long time, but I had to sell them all because honestly they were getting more expensive and offering less with each release. Before that was another thing about the Boba Fett. Of course, they've had the rocket firing thing is reuse. They can reuse some of the weapons, so accessories kind of follow over when it comes to those, and the Mandalorian. I want to say, quality wise, they've been pretty straight across, right? Like I feel like that Count Dooku that we got was sculpted several years before that. I feel like a bunch of this was done really quick. Well, obviously not the newer characters, or well, the characters from the newer shows, but I feel like they have that certain baseline that they keep quality wise. But the accessories, well, I stopped buying the Marvel stuff because the Marvel Legends was cheaper and just as good on the shelf, you know? All I can speak of is the Star Wars stuff. That Palpatine set was that was a hard pill to swallow. But not well, okay. There was so much marketing put into that. I mean, you have 2 Palpatine figures in that set, but they shorted you one hood, so you couldn't use both figures at the same time. That's just shitty, you know? That's purposely going, haha, take that. And you know these 2 royal guards, we're gonna make them too small and not movable, no, immobile. How's that? So I don't know. But that's SH Figure Arts wise, I've only ever gotten Marvel and Star Wars. I don't know what it is with the Dragon Ball Z line. I always have people telling me that, you know, well, they show these figures and then they never release them. But we've seen that so much with the Star Wars line and quite a bit with the Marvel line. I don't know. I think they have lofty ideas and they try to get out as much as they can, but something's working against them. But like I said, I've never had huge problems except for those 2 Mando figures. And one was over engineered and the other I was able to fix. But it's the same thing with Mayfix, right? Their accessory count has kind of tapered off. But their quality has whoo man, don't even get me started. All right, we're not going back to that C3PO. Dragon Ball is one of the SHF lines that is always innovative. Monster Arts is another one I've heard mixed results. Expensive? Is it Ghidorah that is kind of floppy and just kind of hangs there? We really need more energy effects, but the quality is hard to beat. I totally mangled that. I read it all at the same time and then regurgitated it as a shorter sentence. But yeah, I can't speak on that. A lot of people talk about Common Rider too. In fact, they were talking about it as, oh, we get this and this and this for this price and all that. And it's like, cool, but I don't know anything about Common Rider. I can't have this argument or this discussion, this debate, because I don't know your side of this at all. See, I remember talking about those and they looked good, but I never heard anything after that. Seeing that guy's profile picture reminded me we need an updated Agent Venom because that body we currently have is terrible. Is Agent Venom still a thing? Or was that kind of a flash in a pan? Did I just do that accidentally? Because it was Flash, right? He wasn't in he didn't have the Venom suit very long, if I remember right. A lot of people, the P Bandai stuff, $10 shipping. The P Bandai, sometimes that's better because you can go to those sites where you pay ahead of time. But it seems like they leave them up for a little bit. It's the popular figures that sell out at 3 o'clock in the morning that are harder to get. At least that's been my experience. It was Flash, then he died. Flash is dead? They made him Agent Anti-Venom. Are you serious? Not that I think that's a bad idea, but did they make a version of Agent Venom in the white, in the inverted colors? Oh, I guess so. It's serious. Not that I didn't believe you. I just, I thought you may have been joking that with all the names of Venoms. Later. Yeah, I'm almost out of here too. It's time. It's almost time to eat. In a minute. I'm kidding. P Bandai only seems to be a problem for the model kits. And back then, the model kits, well, the model kits in general weren't, before Bluefin brought them in or whatever, they couldn't sell them across domestically. They couldn't sell them to us. In fact, for some of the model kits, that's why I set up a proxy address. I would send them to an address overseas and then have them mail them to me. So as cheap as the model kits were, there was extra expense involved back then. No, there wasn't. Was there? I'm getting to the point where if I didn't buy it, it doesn't exist. Because somebody said, because I said out loud, and I should quit making statements like this, that the Shriek was the first body, the female body with double joints, pinless. And I guess Tigra was, but I didn't get Tigra. Camera Flash is dead. Adobe Flash is dead. Y'all are now y'all are just messing with me. Anti-Venom was 80th anniversary. GameStop exclusive. Oh. I think he was a mail to home order through that Marvel sub. I think the comic one. No, that was a. In fact, I still have those boxes somewhere. I have Was Captain Kitty one of them? And then Ms. Marvel in the Spidey shirt. Yeah, that's what I went to for the Dragon Ball for a while because I like the model kits. But then I think the Krillin and Goku set that I got, it was like lighter skin tone. And then they came out with those two sets individually with a nicer skin tone. I was like, you sons of bitches. How dare. Of course, we have been talking about that all day, haven't we? Sell us different versions later. Punisher Venom was Marvel Universe. I've got the Bumblebee movie Cliff Jumper in my pile of loot and B127 on pre-order. Hopefully they're better than the studio series. B127. Is that Bumblebee? Talking about the model kit. Oh, gotcha. Are they still doing Transformers model kits? The last one I still see it every now and then, like at Hobby Lobby, and when I make my way over there, is that Bumblebee with the like propeller or the wings or whatever, the first model kit. I'm still tempted by that, but after getting the 3.0 MDLX, no, I don't know if I need another Bumblebee. I have 4 different versions of the Punisher in action figure form. I have quite a few versions. I still need to open up that armored version. Was that GameStop too? And then I have the face painted with the jacket. Got the Mezco. Got another Mezco. There's another one somewhere. And then I have Netflix. I did review the MDLX Optimus. Don't make me cry. Did you miss a review? Fuck. Okay, that's gotten really old. I'd like a Punisher Max figure. Is Punisher still doing stuff? Doing stuff. That's the perfect way to describe Punisher. He's still out there doing stuff. The third party Revenger, was that the kind of Buffy bulky kind of one? No, it's all right. It's cool. I can't remember when that was. It's been several months back, or a month back. Now that conventions are back, and I was at Celebration, and this comes off very braggy, doesn't it? I was at Celebration, then San Diego, and then PowerCon. It's hard to keep track of when those were. That's the thing, man. Bumblebee is so good, and so is Optimus. I want all the Transformers in that style, but there's no way in hell they're going to do that. They're going to hit the main characters, move on. Because it's expensive, it's all unique molds. I don't see them doing like Huffer or Sea Spray. Wait, no. I said nothing wrong. In fact, I was 100% correct in what I said. He does stuff. Don't we all? I mean, I'm saying Andrew does stuff. Is that wrong? He's back on Netflix next year. That's cool. Uh-oh. Okay. Corey says that Revenger figure sucks. So I believe him. That's no reason for me to pick it up. I feel like we're about due for a 5K Toys drop any day now. What do I have? I have something on pre-order. Did I get that Big Bear? Big Bear. Big Bear, there's something else. And it wasn't 5K Toys, but I think somewhere else I got, oh shit. Hey, you a big Star Wars fan? Yes, I am. What's the name of those fish-legged things that they rode in The Mandalorian that Quill rode around? I ordered one of those that's in scale with 6-inch last year sometime, and I haven't seen that either. Oh, and Crocker. Crocker, I've got, like I said earlier, I think I've got the variant at Big Bad Toy Store pre-ordered. The Big Pig. Blurg. You said it first, and when I thought you were talking about another comment or something. I'm not buying those Blurg. But Sam backed you up. Blurgs. Oh, hey man. All I can do is talk about how I feel about it. So I'm just glad people agree, you know. And if people don't, then that's cool too. There's lots of fish, plastic fish in the sea. Giant bear, not Leo. Oh yeah, I have that too. Diablo, I passed on Diablo. Leon, I didn't get. The Mask is another one I've got on pre-order. Dang it. That's more than I thought. I thought I saw somebody talking about the Mask figure too, or showing comparisons recently. What's going on, Spades? Anyone know if Comic Sanctorum is a reliable site? I want to get the Inkblot from there. I've never heard of them, but Inkblot's cool. That's it. That's exactly. What should we call these ugly lizards things? Blurg. Sorry. Just asking. Damn. No, Blurg. What does a yellow light mean? That's some taxi humor for y'all. Really surprised Quill was in a deluxe set with Blurg. You know what? That Blurg seems like a very easy creature to make, but I guess it would be a chunk of plastic. Well, if they can make Peppa Pig in the Power Rangers line, they can make, or no, what was his name? Pig. Oh, you know, damn, the pig thing. That's about the size of a Blurg, right? Were Blurg in the Ewok movies? I haven't seen the Ewok movies since they originally aired, I think. But are you going the? Am I going to review it? Open it? Something that I'm definitely going to do another figure of fodder soon, and this may be the big background guy. That's I shall encompass all of you. It's easier when you do this. Pudgy pig. Yeah, I was close. It was a pig. The mask is in stock at 5. Oh, now I got to look at that. Let's see. 5K toys. F5K toys. That's something completely different. A do 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 wilderness. You and Veebs cooking out tomorrow? No. No. We may be live streaming. Only Action Fleet got Hasbro blurgs. I am not a robot yet. Oh, I've got 4 pre-orders here. What's going on here? Okay, so I got Ursa Major, War Bear. That says Q4 of 2022. So we have a little bit there. What's this? Felix Toys. Oh, I guess I ordered the Felix Toys clown. The Heath Ledger. Oh man, yeah, that Mayfix Stealth Jumper Batman. Is it because it's out now? Has it been released? Samurai Turtles Wave 1 Assassin Spring. That still says, what does that say? Q3 or 4, 2022. Looks like, well, Crocker's definitely beating them out, huh? And yeah, Mask. Oh no, this says, oh wait. Did you? Oh, that mask is from a different company. Yeah, I've got the PW Toys on pre-order. That Action Fleet blurg works out with the Off-World Jawa. It's out on Ami. Ami has this up for, so it should be soon, right? The Magic Toys mask. I didn't even see that one. Magic Toys mask. He's always hot on Venom's tape trail. Mask. I'm going to type in Magic Mask and see what happens. There's another one. It's kind of posed the same. Oh, yeah, the face. The face. Well, I mean, we haven't seen the final product on the PW Toys, but I like the face on the other one better. Well, I guess I could show this. Yeah, there's something. Well, I don't even want to say third party because third party stuff's fantastic. I don't know. Like, I painted this. It's not bad. In fact, it kind of looks like they're using all the same. Hold on a second. Well, y'all can't look at my pre-order stuff. Oh, I just had it in the other window. I don't know if I have any credit card information or... Y'all can't use my credit card. You probably couldn't use it. Okay, here is the PW Toys. So they're using the same sculpt, which I think both of them are using it off of 12-inch figure, right? It's just repurposed. They scaled it down. Knock off the knockoff. And I'm not sure if the 12-inch mask was licensed. So it may be a knockoff of a knockoff of a knockoff. Because, yeah, you can't really deny that. But the PW Toys, see, if they come out with this, see, I think the green is... Oh, it does have that kick, but the eyes, something, and then the green looks like it was just slapped on there. This, oh, damn it. This is very smooth. It's very skin-like. The paint is so much nicer on this one. That's Jamie Kennedy, son of, is this Son of Mask? Well, what probably happened, like this one, this is a scaled down 12-inch figure. I don't know if it's a knockoff or third party or if same company just scaling down their own work. I don't know. But Pocket World makes me think that they don't do 12-inch. But then this is probably the same thing, but without the original something. I don't know. It just doesn't seem as good. Because even the stitching right here, coming down and around, and that button. Well, okay, that button's not here, but the stitching looks about the same, but it's hidden a little better. Is there an accessory list or accessory picture? Yeah, there it is. So we got the mask, we got the horn. Yeah, it's the same accessories and everything because here there's the horn or the and the clock and the money bags, the hats, the hands and the money. Oh, and this has the wolf head too. Does this one have the mask? This just seems better quality. Oh, and yeah, it does have the wolf head too. Yeah. There's definitely a better looking set of solicitation pictures here. Yeah, so probably none of this is licensed. Yeah, 1/6 button on a 1/12 toy. Because I think here there's no buttons and stuff like that. It seems like, well, it's not really. Yeah, it seems like, hey, we need to get this out real quick. This one was like, oh, we're gonna knock it off, but let's put some care into it. I made a custom mask out of a Marvel Legends arcade and a smooth Deadpool head. Smooth Deadpool head. Oh dang, it's 4:35. Okay, that's 2.5 hours. That seems long enough. And like I said, I think we're live streaming. If not tomorrow, we're gonna find one day this week or sometime. But everyone's off work tomorrow, so may go ahead and do it tomorrow. Even during the day, we'll see what's going on. And open this box. I don't know what's in it, and talk about some more toys. I'm kidding. One last time. You know I had to do it. Oh yeah, it's always fun talking. I mean, I like talking to Veebs. I like talking to other people on the live stream, but I also like sometimes sitting down here and just talking to y'all. Because you're right there. We can chat back and forth. Hope everybody has a good holiday weekend. Hope everybody, if you're doing something tomorrow, be careful. I don't know what that means. That's just what we always say whenever you have a day off from work. Be careful. It's a holiday. If you're traveling, be safe. And I'll talk to y'all. If not tomorrow, then we may try to pop in next Sunday or the next Sunday. You know how it goes with the FwooshCast. There's no scheduling. There's no predicting what's going to happen. But yeah, I definitely talked about y'all later. Bye.